Hey, what's up guys? Clue here, come back with a new video. Today's video playing Jinx in the ADC role, but we're going to do it a little bit different today. This whole kind of thing is going to be a lot different really. I'm doing, I guess, like a VOD review. I had what I'd consider a good game that I want to review and go back over and see what I can improve and what I can change. Also, I thought it was a good game, so it's worth showing, and we'll get into it. So, oh, there we are. Sound working? Yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, I'm the Jinx here, and we have on our team. Oh, open that back up. We have a Yorick, Amumu, Mordekaiser, Jinx, and Bard, and on their team they have a Jax, Lee Sin, Vladimir, Vayne, and Sona. Okay, so I've turned off their I can only see what my team sees in this game, just because it shows what I knew to make my decisions, kind of thing. Honestly, don't really know the best way to do a VOD review. Probably is better to have full screen to see, but then I don't in the game, so maybe not. But yeah. So you can see that we have gone for an invade. I need to stop pushing tab. Tab seems to be my button to push. But yeah, you can see that we have gone for an invade, which means we've got free lane earlier on. I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit. Oh, what's the key for that one? It was this one. Alright, so we're just going to speed up a little bit, get into the game. Alright, just farming it up a little bit. I believe 0 is normal speed. Alright, cool. So yeah, early on we were quite good at pushing. There wasn't too much that we could have changed at this very moment. I need to certainly work on my farming. That's always going to be an issue pretty much for as long as I'm playing. Weirdly enough, you can see that there is someone there, which you can't see in the game. So that might be a spectator bug. There is a few spectator bugs, but yeah. So the Mordekaiser mid's kind of interesting. Not the strongest pick, but we do get a kill topside. I'm just gonna go back. Yeah, okay. So you can see the Mumu came through the backside. Yorick was quite low, but doesn't get stunned. The Mumu does get stunned, and they pick up the kill. It was a pretty simple kill. Mid lane, the Mordekaiser did live from what we saw there. But yeah, so they're just going to push in the wave. Or he's not going to... No, he just wants to keep the wave. The Jax does use his teleport, which means we're kind of safe in the bot lane. We might skip ahead a little bit more, just because there's not too much that happens for a little bit, as you can see. My mouse is... yeah, it's still not much. Lee Sin went top. I'm kind of focusing on myself more so than others. A little bit further. Still not a lot. Farm wise, actually, let's just slow it down. Just go quickly check. How do I get to the gold menu? They've changed the layout for me. I don't know how to get to the gold menu, but we're equal on farm. You can see that the Lee Sin is showing down here. He jumps over the wall. He uses it, misses his Q, I believe it is. And now the Mordekaiser's caught out. The Mordekaiser goes in. He flashes away, and the Jax jumps in. He gets the kill, but he pays with his own life. The Amumu gets another kill. He backs off. So it's now left for the Vladimir to chase. He flashes, goes the wrong way. Yorick should be able to pick up this kill. Currently bot, there doesn't seem to be too much happening. Actually, they have just burnt a flat. We've both burnt a heal. Is he going to pick up the kill? I don't think... Oh, he does. That's a little bit longer range than I expected. Alright, so yeah. In bot lane, we've currently used both of our heals. And Bard used his flash, and Sony used her ignite. So little even. Oh, that's pause. trying to work out which one. Oh, I can get rid of that. That's good. So O does that. I just gotta quickly check. Which one's the money? There. Alright, so we have 16,000 to 15. 16 to 16. We're not really a deficit at all. Looking at all lanes, though, we have a lead in the jungle and the top. That's why we do have a 1,000 gold lead. Not usually not that big of a deal in this time of the game. We'll just speed it up again. And yeah, we do get kind of pushed in at this point. I am half mana, and it's kind of hard for me to farm. I come in. No, that's not going to work. So you can see that we did jump in. I'm just going to jump back just a little bit. So you can see the Amiri comes in behind after the Vayne's used her flash and her knockback. I place my traps. The Amiri gets on it. I get the kill, which means I'm excited. And then we get the other kill on the Sona. You can see that the Vayne does ping the Sona does ping that Vayne flashed, which may have actually been a little bit of an argument. We can't see their chat here. But that was a really good fight. They did take Dragon for that though. So we did have to play a little bit more safer, but I wanted to push out this wave to try and deny CS to the Vayne. I don't believe that actually happens. Actually, no, it does, because the wave won't get there. So we do deny a little bit of farm from the Vayne. I'm just going to go back to speeding it up a little bit. Don't believe too much happens for time being. And he pushes up because he can tell that he has support. I've backed. She pinged that I was missing, so that may mean that she did have a ward there. Top side, they did do a gank, didn't get a kill, but they will probably get a fair bit of damage on the tower. They currently don't have a kill. Actually, they will get it, but the Lee Sin comes in and does trade that kill back. But he ends up further ahead because he did get the shutdown. The Lee Sin does then go on the Yorick. The Yorick is kicked away. He uses his wall, but the Lee Sin was able to jump. Yorick flashes, and Lee Sin's able to pick up the kill. The Vladimir did move up to the top. And yeah, so it was a bad trade for us. That was a 2-for-1 trade. Not the best, and we did give over two, what's it called? Two bounties, that's the word. So looking at the gold, we're currently about 1,000 gold ahead still. We haven't grown or lost that lead too much. Amumi has gone counter jungling a bit. Lee Sin does have a bounty on him. He is ahead by 200 gold. Our top laner is ahead by about 600 gold. That's basically where our lead is. Sorry about that. There'll be a little bit of a jump in this because I did just have a phone call come through. Just telemarketers, which is kind of annoying, but we'll get back into it. So you can see that I am 400 gold ahead because I do have the 1 kill and an assist. I am dead equal on farm. We're still getting a little bit pushed out, just because the Sona does have so much more lane damage. The Amumi does look to come in. We get 1 kill. I place my traps on. She dodges away. We will pick up the 2nd kill. I had to use my flash just in case she did get the 3rd proc off, because that would have done a bit of damage. And I was worried that that would kill me. I did not want to give over another kill to Vayne. So that's another 2 kills, meaning that we are now nearly 1,000 gold ahead in my lane. The gold advantage to my team is about 2,000 gold. Let's quickly jump back. You can see items wise, I have a BF sword and she has a Bilgewater cutlass. The Lee Sin is coming in behind. We did see that and got pinged, so we back off. This is where Lee Sin does mess up his flash. Yeah, you can see that does mess up his flash. I have to flash away myself because he did dive on me. But yeah, Amumu does flash as well, actually. I did not notice that. But one thing that I want to point out is this point right here is almost impossible to flash over that. You want to be just over here or just over here to flash over. Otherwise, you'll flash and dodge over. This was a mistake by me. I should not have stepped up. Very, very bad idea. I'm just going to jump back a little bit just to show what I did wrong there. You can see that we were fighting over our control ward. Bad idea. The Sona did have a heal up. We did go back. That's why it bugged out and showed. Picked up a double kill. The Vayne knocked the Bard into the wall while he was in it, which stuns him inside the wall. Weird interaction that they have there, but it is alright. You can see that I have used both my heal and my flash, so I'm currently not looking too good. They did get the bounty off on me, but you can see Amumu does have a bounty. Looking top side, looks pretty even. They're not doing too much. Usually pretty normal. Mid, on the other hand, not pretty normal. Poking out a little bit. Don't believe he gets the kill there. Bot side, they're taking the tower. I think they did get 3 plates there. So that should change the gold back about, yeah, now 300 gold to my favor. Yeah, there's not too much that happens for a little bit longer, I don't believe. But if it does, I'll be sure to pause and jump back. Yeah, top lane teleports. We try and farm a little bit longer. They do take the Rift Herald. Mumu's just purchased a Rylai's. As you can see, Mumu went full AP. Not always the best idea, but in this case it wasn't too bad. You can see here that they're going for a kill. Mumu jumps onto the Lee Sin. They did think they had the Mordekaiser pincered, but the Mumu was there to counter jungle. He does flash over. I tried to land my rocket on him, didn't work, but we do still pick up the kill. If I had picked up that kill, it would have been great, but yeah. I just want to go back a second, because you can see this is where I make a massive mistake. I walk through here, use my ult, walk back, and then for whatever reason my character decides to walk, because I click here, she walks all the way around like that. No idea why. I do remember this because I was like, what the hell happened? But I do give over a really dumb kill. The way to fix that is to actually basically tell your character in little steps how to do that. So they do now pick up 2 kills from that, which is a massive mistake. The Amumu is there. He is probably going to get driven on, but no, he is very strong. Amumu stands there just wailing away at people because he's actually crying. And he picks up a double kill. It was a shutdown on the Vayne. Currently, Vayne's very strong at this very point. So we're best off not fighting him, as I don't have my Infinity Edge either. My farm has kind of lacked off a bit. But yeah, we'll just have a look at top lane. We're pushing in. There's 2 plates left and 20 seconds left. If he can get that last plate... Yes, he does get the last plate, which is really nice. You don't want to give over the chance of having those plates. At this point, Amumu is pretty much carrying us. It was looking pretty good for us. I was pretty confident, like, yep, this is going well, we're going to win. But then I was looking at that, I missed that top lane did die. You can see that Lee Sin just jumps in, uses his Q, insects him back, Jax stuns him, and easy kill. That was a pretty easy secure by them. It was nice. It was pretty good to see that the Lee Sin did do the insect very cleanly. I would assume he has played quite a bit of games. He uses his Rift Herald here to take the first tower. I do try and push to get this tower, but as you can see, my Bard, for whatever reasons, helping an Amumu farm, who is 9-1 and 3, whereas I wasn't able to then move up to take the tower. So now they'll have to back and stop this Rift Herald because we don't want to give over stupid things like that. For whatever reason, game announcement popped up, although the dragon never lived. I don't know, that was really interesting. Apparently a minion, the Infernal Dragon, has slain the Infernal Dragon. I don't know. Spectator bugs are fun. So the Rift Herald does get massive damage onto our tower, but does not take it. Yep. Is he going to get that kill? I don't think he will. But the Mordekaiser is there for the Jax, hopefully. Oh, yeah, he does get that kill. The Mordekaiser's there, uses his ultimate. The Jax is not able to leave the wall unless he destroys it. He jumps over, goes onto the Amumu, and the Mordekaiser ult picks it up, I believe. No, the Yorick picks it up, but the Mordekaiser had its ult on it previously, meaning that he does get the little clone. My flash has just come up, and I just died, I believe. Yeah, let's go back and have a look at that one. And go back a little bit further. So you can see I'm a little bit too far up. I can't see where the sonar is. I shouldn't be there. Make a mistake in a second. Yeah, I stand here, move up a little bit too far, just get stunned, and dead. There wasn't much counterplay I could do there. It was a bad mistake by me. I should have been further back. Would have been probably an easy save if I had. Just let the wave push into me. I did think I would have flash, but it didn't, and it comes up in about 1 or 2 seconds now. They do take the bottom tower, I do believe, at this point. Bard backs off, which is a good idea. If you think your tower's about to go, just get the hell out of there. It stops them from getting another kill. You can see mid lane we do take 1 tower, and top lane we will take another tower. So 2 towers for 1, and they got 1 kill. You can still see that we are ahead in 2,000 gold. So we are looking like we're in a good position at this point. And still looking like, yep, we can win this. Easy peasy. You can see that the Lee Sin does another insect, really clean, gets a kill. You can see that our bot lane's moved up to their mid lane. Yorick and Amumu do get another kill, back off. This game's very scrappy, as you can see. What is it? We've had 16 kills just on my team in 16 minutes. Yorick gets another kill on the Sona. This Vayne then does get picked up, I believe, by the Amumu. Yep, the Amumu picks up that kill. So we've had 28 kills in 16 minutes. You can see very, very scrappy game, making silly mistakes all around. Both of the teams are doing that. Currently, our team's looking in better shape just because we do have the Amumu that is 11, 1, and 6. We do push in the bot lane as their bot lane is dead. We do this because we do know that the others are missing as well, that were top side. So we're on the tower. I do believe we take the tower at this very moment. And we back off. No, I do step up a little bit further to take some more farm. Yeah. Which is fine. I did not die for this, I don't believe. I think I was like 2 gold or something off getting it, kind of thing. Really, really close to getting my Infinity Edge. So I wanted to get that. Then you can see that 3 people, I believe, came bot. There was Sona here, Lee Sin, Vayne. You can see that Lee Sin is actually currently taking that jungle creep. And yeah, so Yorick's still split pushing as the champion he is. Split pushing is the thing for him to do. Bard is here. It looks like there might be a fight starting. No, they back off. We both back off, and he takes the control ward here. Yorick is fighting. It's a 2v1. He might be able to turn this. I don't believe he does. No, he doesn't. Yeah. And the Jax does pick up the kill on him. Bard and the Mordekaiser are in a really bad position. Another really good insect. This guy's clean with those insects. And another death. They will pick up the Bard as well, I believe. Maybe not. No, I guess they won't then. Because the Lee Sin messed up his play there. Top of the Amumu just picked up a kill on Sona. He is still in a pretty bad position at this very moment. He misses his stun. And will he die here? No. Yeah, I believe he does. Yes, he does. He does land his Q, but the priority on abilities means that the knockback is a higher priority than his Q. Lee Sin does Q onto the Bard, and Bard does get away safely. Jax is still split pushing top side and does take the top tower, second tower. This does mean though that he is in a really bad position with no support from his team. We move up to try and get the kill. I do use my traps and he jumps away. We don't have vision and we should just back off at this very moment, and we do so. I go to clear this wave here because you don't want to be given over, not taking gold that is there. The Bard does take a little bit of gold. You can see that he has gone for a Warden's Mail, and that is because a lot of their team's AD. Their mid lane is not fed, so it wasn't that big of a deal. The Mordekaiser interestingly goes in for a kill on the Jax, who is currently very strong, and then ends up finding their whole team. I back off the tower as I was going to take the wave, but it was just a bad idea and decided to back off a bit. You can see that we now decide to engage, which is very late and probably should not have engaged at this point. I do get stunned by the Sonar ult, and same with Bard. We land a Q, and the massive damage comes through. We killed the Sonar, and I believe it stopped. No, it does not stop there. We continue to chase. We misses a Q. Lee Sin lands a Q on him, taking out both our Mumu, our Bard. Then the Yorick gets jumped on, and then I get jumped on, and that is almost a clean ace. Well, it would be a clean ace in that fight, except for Mordekaiser had already respawned. They go for the Baron. I believe... yeah, that's a one. So you can see that they jump in for the Baron. Take that pretty quickly. Mordekaiser at this very moment, I do believe, is flaming his whole team. As you can see, is 0-4. Wasn't the greatest. But yeah, he decided to flame everyone. I think we had tried to forfeit. Yes, we did try and forfeit. It was a 1-4 vote because I did believe we could win this. I thought it was quite an easy vote, or easy win. But yeah, you can see that they take the Baron now. And we go back to our vision now. So now that they have Baron, we'll just quickly look at this gold. They are now ahead in gold, 37,000 to 41,000. So they're ahead by about 4,000, yeah, about that. And four of them have bounties. My lane opponent is currently about 1,500 gold ahead of me. I think everyone was behind in their lane except for the Amumu. Yeah, it was only in the Mumu that was ahead at this very moment. But yeah, we're just gonna, I think, speed it up for a little bit. I think we're able to do that. I don't believe that there was too much that happened in this Baron play. They kind of just wandered around with it. They do take a few towers, I believe. Honestly, don't remember. The Mordekaiser does step up way too far. The whole team goes down towards him. He continues to chase the tower. At this moment, you already know he's dead, so we back off and try and defend from the Jax. Mordekaiser continues to fight. He does use his Ignite weirdly. Bad choice. If you think you're dead, don't use your summoners. Lee Sin is still here. So the Amumu comes in. Yep, he lands the ult with his Q. Bard comes in. I ult to try and get a kill, but for whatever reason my ult does next to no damage. I come in, slow him, and... oh no, we continue to chase. We should not chase here. We continue to chase further. We're behind. The Bard's taken... the Mumu's taken down. I'm taken down. Then the Bard's taken down. The Bard did focus the Sonar, and he did get flamed by the Mumu for that. As you would expect at this rating. I should catch my breath, because this is a lot of breathing. Well, a lot of talking, I mean. Not a lot of breathing. Okay, so... we'll jump back and see it items-wise. I am behind almost a full item. The Phantom Dancer on the Vayne. So they're just going to take some towers. We're mostly dead, so there's not much we can do about it. There was a teleport down bot side used by the Jax. They do siege our tower, but no, they don't take it. We do go bot side. I think I step up a little bit too far. No, I don't. The Bard, though, steps up a little bit too far. Jumps on. He kicks the Mordekaiser the wrong way. The Mimiri then jumps in. Uses that. I miss my ultimate. Yorick dies. I'm in the fight. Not able to do too much damage. I then just get one ability used on me. The Mimiri does take out the Vayne. The Jax dives in. Kills the Mordekaiser. I'm still alive with alright HP. The Amumu's still alive as well with the Bard. I just missed my W, and the fight stops there. All in all, it was an equal fight, but in that case, it was actually a good fight for us. We're behind in gold, and and they had Baron buffs, so getting 2 Baron buffs is better. I do go to take jungle creeps just to get my income back up, because I am quite a distance behind the Vayne, and I do believe I was close to getting a my Runon's Hurricane. Yeah, the Amumu has still decided to go AP. So he is looking very chunky at this point. Well, he has 600 AP, which I don't even know what that damage means. His Q is doing about 800 damage. No, 700 damage just from his Q. His ultimate, though, does... God, maths is hard. About 750 damage. The Q ult should kill pretty much anyone that isn't... Actually, pretty much anyone in the team, I believe. Yeah, I am only 2 items, whereas the rest of us are quite far ahead. The Yorick has still not got any of his items. The Amumu is in a bad position. The Mordekaiser's in a bad position. I'm just going to jump back because I was not focus on that at all. Oh, yeah, you can see the Amumu steps up, gets hit by the Q, steps up further, and then for whatever reason passes through here. I don't know if that was the same issue I had earlier, but yeah. The Mordekaiser did not have any map awareness at this very moment and dies. I do believe I get caught as well. Yes, the Jax flashes for me and I do get stunned and killed. Bard did have ult. I don't know why he pinged that, because Bard's ult wouldn't have changed too much in the course of this fight. Bard does get ulted in. He uses his ults. Actually delays them quite heavily. That was actually not too bad of an ult. They do take our inhibitor tower. The Yorick does get jumped on. I don't believe the Yorick dies at this point. No, the Yorick does not die, but we do lose our inhibitor. Weird lighting glitch there. That was kind of cool though, but it is a lighting glitch. Yeah, so they do go bot side, take the bot tower, and I do think they take the inhibitor as well. Muma goes in for the Jax, misses his Q, doesn't get the Jax. I'm trying my best to try and stop this whole thing. They back off and do not take the inhibitor turret because the Baron just came up. They did not want to fight that and give up their chance at Baron. We notice Baron's alive as well. We clear a few waves of minions. I do believe we make the effort to go over to Baron at this point. Yes, we do go over to Baron. The Yorick tries to stop the Lee Sin back. You can see Jax is here. Jax goes top side at this moment instead of going to Baron and stopping us. We run straight for Baron. At this point, we all do quite high damage figures. I ward over here. There's another ward placed over here, and I believe there's even another one here. So very, very good vision on it. Baron's destroyed, and we get the hell out of there. At this moment is pretty much the turning point. The Jax is here. I did see that and I was like, oh wow, if I had moved further down I would have killed myself. So it's a good thing that I did back where I was. We do go top, I believe, to stop the wave. I guess not, actually. We decide to go mid. Top's now dying. We're not taking that gold, which I really should have went there and taken the free gold there. That is a mistake on my behalf. I do finally now recognize that was what I should have gone for. The Yorick now has historics gauge, which means he finally is online. Usually the build that I always go for is Trinity 4 Sterix, because at that point he's really hard to kill, high damage, and just a good frontliner with good split pushing. We do push down mid as a group. Vayne does go bot side. Weirdly, I don't know if the Vayne was having a fight with someone or something, because she stays bot side. She's farming like this. For some reason she decides to do that. Honestly, not too sure what was happening there. The Vladimir does get jumped on. We do get stunned. I block off the Sona, but we do kill the Sona, so she wasn't able to get in the fight. We do kill the Vladimir. At this point, Vayne's missing, and 2 of them are dead. We jump on the Jax. We don't kill him at this very moment. We go for the tower quite hard. Lee Sin is behind us, and I'm just going to jump back a second because this is actually pretty big. So yeah, the Lee Sin comes in from behind in a moment. He tries to get a flank on us. The Amumu gets kicked away. He tries to land a flash Q on him. I take the kill on the Lee Sin, and that gets me excited. when Jinx is excited, her attack speed and everything goes higher, so I do get the damage onto the Vayne. I ult her, she's dead. And with a 1,000 gold deficit that I do believe, yeah, it stays a 1,000 gold deficit, we take the game. Just gonna pause it here. Actually, I don't think I can pause it here. Alright, so we'll just jump back then. So you can see that we do win the game. We pull it together. Jump into this, and this is our damage logs. I was going to actually edit this in, but this is easier now. You can see that I only did 11,000 damage to champions, way lower than the rest of the team. Actually, some of the lowest damage I think I have done, which was really, really bad. But scoreboard-wise, I was 4-6. The Amumu certainly carried us. There was a lot of fighting in our team. I just sat there, was quiet, and tried to get into the game. ADC is quite hard for me to play. I don't know why my damage figures are so low for an ADC right now, but I think that's a comfortable kind of thing. You can see that no one on their team had a standout performance. Only one of them, two of them went positive. He went positive, if you call 0 a positive number, I guess, but he went equal. I guess he did go positive because he has assist, but KDA wise, yes, he did go positive. Farm wise, I am very far behind. The Mordekaiser was even further behind me though. Mumu had what, like the third highest farm in the game, weirdly enough. But yeah, I don't think there was much else in there. That's my runes. I'll have that edited in at the start anyways. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, it's a little bit different. Might try it again with another game that I believe, yeah, will be an Azir game, because that's a game that I actually just played and was a lot of fun and I'm pretty proud of. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you didn't do more, hit dislike button. If you want to catch any of my content, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.